Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I am your host, Ahdurin himself, and welcome back to Detective Grimoire, the original 2007 version of the game. It has been interesting so far, and I think this game, for one thing, it's much shorter, I think, than the future games. So already the clues are starting to fit together, I think, just by talking to everyone. But we'll see how exactly this will go. There's a very small chance that we'll finish it off. You'll probably be able to tell by the title. I don't actually know right now. But if you have no idea what's going on, there is a playlist in the description below that you can check out the entire series with. While you're down there, leave a like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell. I don't normally say that, but you should do that as well, because it helps the channel grow, and it'd be very nice if we could have this channel grow. There's already so many people that are watching all the videos that we've made so far, and I'd like to have that increase, because it'd be cool to do so. Anyway, so a brief overview of the different clues. We just have a lot of stuff, except like 3 different things here. So I'll just scan over them. Because I don't want to go through everything, because that's a lot of stuff that we have to go over. The profiles as well, we've met everybody, and then of our peoples, we have already cleared Jerry Spears. Everyone else seems to be... my apologies. Everyone else seems to be still a suspect, at least for now. I believe we have also explored every place. Let me just make sure, because it would be a question mark if we haven't. Okay, so we haven't actually gone inside the funhouse yet, so we should probably do that. The funhouse or the Hall of Mirrors? We'll go inside there. And then we have a bunch of notes as well for everything except that one location we haven't gone to yet. So, we will actually go ahead and do that. Let's just fast travel. Can we fast travel? Click on an area to visit it. There we go. I believe there is a small opening here that we were told exists. The fun hall is falling apart. I think it was the victim's job to look after it. Did I click on it? Did I not click on everything? I might not have. So before we talk to everyone else again, because there are some extra thought bubbles and text options that showed up, let's go inside. So we shove that out of the way, shove that out of the way, that out of the way, toss that out the window. Do I need to toss you as well? There we go. Oh, this is the office. That's right. It was a tight squeeze, but I got through. I hope there's something worthwhile in here. According to our notes, there should be 3 worthwhile things in here. This place is just as run down as everywhere else. Okay. We see the window. It's possible to see the Hall of Mirrors window through the window here. I can see that the light is on. There's a file binder, okay. There's something here on the far right that I'm not sure why it's there. But, see, that seems like that's an old paper. Can I just move this off to the side? Anything else interesting? Is there anything interesting at the bottom here? There we go. The victim's to-do list. It's been added to with a green pen. There's this green pen that keeps showing up everywhere. Alright, anything else? There's a mirror here, okay. Whoa. It's a giant blade thing. This has to be the murder weapon. What's this, a brightly colored rag tied around the glass shard? 2 clues at once. Okay. That's interesting. I think we have all the clues at this point. Yes, we do. Okay. We have all the clues, and we have 1 suspect that has been deemed innocent. Now, of the 5 remaining ones, 4 of them will likely have information about that. Yes. Okay, so let us head back outside. I'm just gonna... Does this make me go inside? This does, okay. Okay, so let's go outside, and we'll just go back through again and talk to everyone. So, hey Charles. Argument with Ricky. Pete Nubhat told me that he saw you and Ricky arguing outside the Hall of Mirrors last night. Sounds like a serious matter. Would you mind telling me what that's all about? Ricky and I are always arguing. It's no big deal, really. He's just the argumentative type. You better go off grilling him about this. Maybe I should ask Ricky about this. Okay. Let's head to the Hoop game stall. Hey, Mandy, how you doing? What about your uncle? I spoke to your uncle, Peter Nubhat. You could have told me that the mechanic was your uncle. Did I not mention that? I don't really think of anything about it, I guess. Uncle Pete's a good guy. He works hard. Sometimes a little too hard, I think. Nothing else? Okay. Oh, because probably clues that'll lead to that. Okay, I don't want to use clues yet, but here's that green marker that we were talking about earlier, but again, not the, I'll keep going inside. Let's head outside. Hey, Ricky. You had an argument with Charles. So, Pete told me he saw you and Charles arguing outside the Hall of Mirrors last night. Can you explain yourself?
I don't really argue much.
He's holding back. Should I push him? Okay, I guess we're gonna find out the truth here, so let's get the truth. You, a suspect. Oh. I missed something. Yeah, let us try and get the truth again. You, a suspect, were seen arguing outside the scene of the crime with Charles and the suspect on the evening of the murder. You're gonna have to tell me what this is about. It's not an answer. I don't see what... I get on fine with Charles. There we go. You're lying. I'm certain you don't get on with Charles at all.
Hey man, no need to shout. Like I said.
Tell me the truth then.
Right, well, I don't get on with Charles. We do argue, it's always the same. The kids make fun of him and so on. Gets annoyed, try to take it out on me. Nothing ever comes of it. Nothing.
I suppose that clears that up. I'm beginning to think this argument was a red herring. Someone is trying to distract me. I think it's becoming increasingly more clear who the guy is, who the person is that killed Hugh Everton. But I'm not gonna reveal it because we'll see why not. Anyway, Jerry Spears is innocent, and now Ricky Warr is innocent as well. So, who else is left? There is... So I think it's when you get to everybody's thing that things are cleared up. So, like, for example, like, your thing is done, yes. So, why don't we move to, Pete? Oh, have we done yours already? Okay. Then the fairground office is the only thing left, and I believe... Have we done all of yours as well? We have, okay. I keep going to inside the office. Alright, so let's... While we get outside, let's think about what we've done so far. For the innocent people, you can see their information there. Okay. I guess we need to start showing clues off to people. So, clues. Old toys. Is that going to help me out? Doesn't look promising. Okay. So I guess we're just going to go through each of them and see what happens. Books. The marker? Nope. The to-do list? That's the murder weapon. Looks pretty sharp. Oh wait, no, this is Charles.
That's the murder weapon. It looks pretty sharp. Could you even hold that without hurting yourself?
That's true. Here's a rag.
That's...
It's a piece of cloth ripped from your clown costume. That's what.
Why do you have it?
Why do you have it? It was found wrapped around the murder weapon, I'm afraid. Looks like your luck has just run out.
Wait, I can explain. I get my costume from the wardrobe in the boss's office. He brings in the costumes when he comes to work and places them in the wardrobe. I arrived at the fairground just after lunch. I went in to get my costume and found that it had a hole in it. Besides, look at this rag. It's really not like me to damage my own clothes. It's covered in some black stuff.
I suppose it would be pretty stupid to wrap the murder weapon in your own clothes.
Why don't you go talk to the boss, Mr. Coils? He's normally in his office, just over at the corner of the fairground.
Okay. Here's your red nose. We can talk about that. Maybe that'll get something.
I don't know what it is, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure about that. This red nose was found outside the crime scene. There's only one guy around here with a red nose, and it's not Rudolph, if you catch my drift.
Okay, so it's a red nose, but I've got no idea how it got there, honestly.
I'm certain Charles is holding something back, but why? Oh, and we're gonna do our little thing. This red nose was found outside the scene of the crime. Could you tell me why it was lying on the ground instead of on your face?
You're getting on my nerves, you know.
Shoving stuff in my face like that. Besides, I never lose my red nose or whatever. Sorry, I just keep bouncing in and out between the things.
Uh-oh. Alright, I'll tell you why it was lying on the ground if you must know.
Success.
Didn't fall off my face. In fact, it was pulled off yesterday by some of the kids that came to the fairground. They were making fun of me. I was just trying to keep my cool. Are you happy now? It's not the sort of thing you'd happily make up. I think I can believe Charles on this one. Okay. So that makes him innocent as well. We might actually be ending the case at the rate that we're going. I'm just gonna chuck stuff at it. But yeah, no, I think because we've already gotten 3 of the people that are innocent. There we go. I can't believe such a thing could happen in the fairground, in our fairground. I mean, it's not exactly perfect, but a murder? Okay. But yeah, we've narrowed down a lot of things, so we might actually have a chance to get it done. Someone drew that on the bathroom wall. It's a pretty stupid move, if you ask me. What a nasty shade of green, too. What's this? Yeah, I'll admit to that one. Ricky and I are always arguing about petty stuff like this. It's childish, I know. But hey, this is a fun fair, right? Okay. Yeah, I apologize for all of the, like, oh, ho, 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 ho. But, I want to go through everything and make sure that... Okay, we have completely cleared you, I believe. So let's move to the next location. I believe we have done all of your talking points. Okay. So let's just chuck stuff at you. You've never heard of Turco's Bunny and his friend Ruby Rabbit? What's what everyone's... I feel like we've said this. Yes, we've done that one, actually. Oh, I keep... going through.
Oh, they're just for when I get bored, you know. It can be pretty quiet around here.
An awful lot of them. Are you sure they're just for light reading?
Yeah, I mean, why else would I need them?
I'm not sure about this, but I can't help thinking those books have something to do with what Mandy was doing last night. Up? Okay. We're gonna leave that for a second, because I know the books are now the answer.
That pen was lying there when I got here this morning. It's not normally there. Is it important?
Guess so. To-do list?
That green writing isn't Hugh's handwriting. Looks familiar, though.
I wonder why Mandy has seen that other handwriting before. I guess it's somebody's handwriting that she knows.
Is that the murder weapon? Ouch. I hope this place doesn't become a haunting ground now that there's been a murder. Poor Huey.
Did you just call the victim Huey? I must be imagining things. Okay. With the rag?
I haven't got a clue. It's kind of funny what I said, don't you think?
Am I allowed to say no? Red nose? I haven't got a clue. Okay. So I guess that's just what he's constantly gonna say. Yeah, okay. I think we're just gonna chuck through all of these. Yes, I figured as much, but, you know, I want to get all of the words, all of the story part of it out. So that's why I like to go through and just click on everything.
Those belong to Uncle Peter. I know because I brought him the complete set for his birthday last year.
Why were Pete's wire cutters in the bin? What was he using them for? Interesting. Okay, you haven't got a clue about that. Okay, what about that?
Charles and Ricky are always arguing. They're both pretty nice guys, though, really. Nothing ever comes of it.
I guess they really do argue all the time. I suppose not important after all. Okay. Okay. Alright, great. We have gone through all of the clues, gotten all of the extra text that's probably pointless, and now let's go into the books. Okay. Let's get the truth. Can you tell me what those books are all over your desk? What are you up to?
Can a girl have a hobby? I don't see why you're getting so worked up.
I haven't even looked elsewhere, I assume, or something like that.
Okay, you win. I'll tell you what I'm up to, since you seem so eager to know. I'm studying for my exams, and these are all my revision books. I need to bring them to the fairground because it's the only chance I get to go over them.
Is that why you stayed late last night?
That's right. I stayed late most nights and used the time alone to get work done. My exams are in 2 weeks, and I'm totally unprepared.
That makes sense. Why did you keep this from me, though?
I'm not sure. I suppose I was worried you think I was weird bringing my revision books to work like this.
Don't worry, I don't think you're weird. That makes perfect sense. Now, I'm the one who's been caught lying. Either way, I'm pretty sure this clears up Mandy's alibi. I think I can believe her about this. Why do you think she's weird? Alright. We have cleared Mandy Ferrier. So there's only Gary Coyles and Peter Nubhat remaining. Okay. Awesome. So the canned game stalls. Let's head to outside the mirror, hall of mirrors. We can go through you and then just show you all the clues. Nope, nothing. Okay, I like his being very short. Although very annoying.
That green writing, that's not Hugh's writing. Why is it there then?
Okay.
Is that the murder weapon? It's come from the smashed mirror, right?
Yep. Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's not mine. No way. It belongs to Ringer.
Okay.
You might want to show that to Ringer.
The clown?
That oil definitely wasn't there last night. Not when I saw Hugh, anyway.
Okay.
Those marks, they're not normally there. Nope. I was wondering. See, the mirror was smashed down one side, and it's a big crack. Where's the rest of it?
Okay. Nothing with that?
I've seen that on a belt, I think. What, I don't know what that is, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'll admit it. We're gonna have our little quarrels. See, I drew a picture of some kid pulling this noise, right?
Pulling off his noise? I think it's supposed to be pulling off his nose. That's cool. This graffiti's coming from Ricky and Charles. Okay. Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. Okay. That wraps up all of your things, and then we already figured out your secret, I guess. I believe we have, at least. Yes. Let's move on to the next person. Pete. Alright, let's go with all the clues. The toys?
No, I'm afraid I don't recognize it.
Let's just go down the list.
Yes, Mandy needs her books. You should ask her about them if you want to know about it.
Green pen?
I've not seen that before. May as well throw it away, the ink has nearly run out.
Okay.
Good old Hugh tried to be organized. Don't think he ever completed any of his lists, you know.
Okay.
Well, that's a weapon, all right. It's very difficult to hold.
Well, the person was wearing gloves.
I suppose. I suppose they'd be able to. Hold it.
Oh, wait.
That's nothing to do with me, young man. I don't even know what it is.
Looked away from me when he said that. Huh, interesting.
You're telling me this red nose was found outside the scene of the crime? Gosh. That is really bad news for Charles. I assume he has his reasons. Maybe you should show it to him.
I already have.
That oil must have dripped off the roof. I'm pretty sure it's been there for quite a while. Honestly, some people just don't know how to keep their shoes clean. I bet it was that idiot Charles Ringer. This whole affair really is a terrible shame.
With the Brooklyn.
Look at all that glass. Someone should sweep it up before it does any damage.
Yeah, it's not all that much glass, considering the size of the crack in the mirror.
What? Sorry, I must have got into a daze for a moment.
I think you guys can get the point, at least. He's not exactly being forthcoming.
I don't think I've ever seen those before. They're a little dirty. Where on earth did you find them?
In the bin, actually, by the food court.
Well, I suppose that explains why they're dirty.
Does take a genius to see that Pete is avoiding the obvious here. Alright, we'll leave that there for a second. Hugh?
Graffiti. Put there by some untidy youth, no doubt.
Okay.
Honestly, Ricky and Charles are so immature sometimes. Mr. Coyle should really take greater care over his belongings. Why on earth would you show me that? No, I'm afraid I don't recognize it.
Okay. I'm trying not to be a complete spoiler, but I feel like at this point you've probably gotten the idea. It seems very obvious that Pete is the one that did the crime. Actually, looking at the episode length, we might actually just finish it off now itself. So, extra long video. I guess this is the finale. So rather than going to you, because it's the very last thing, and I don't want to do that, I'm going to go over to... We've done yours already. We'll go through the rest of the people's and just figure out their little clues and stuff like that. Sorry, I can't help you with that. Mandy always brings those books into work. As soon as things quiet down here, she gets them out and begins to read through them furiously. Sorry, I can't help you with that. Okay. I guess that's what happened to the rest of the smashed mirror. It's part of Charles's costume. It's covered in oil. It's really odd. Charles is one of the cleanest people I know. Maybe we should go show it to him? Yeah, I've already done that. Okay. I'd like to get all the thing.
That oil was there when I discovered Hugh last night, but I hadn't noticed it before that. I probably would have cleaned it up if I had. I noticed that oil smear when I went in and discovered Hugh last night.
Oil smear.
Yep, looks like someone hastily tried to cover up an oil spillage. Hasn't really worked. That's the mirror, alright. I noticed it's only broken down one side. What's that about? Don't you ever think there should be a few more shards in that? Where's the rest of the mirror?
Yep.
Did you find that in the bin? If I'm not mistaken, that's the exact thing that Pete put there yesterday morning. He came from the office. Maybe he borrowed them off of the boss?
Okay. This is a place of food court, but I don't want to eat here. But yeah, it's becoming increasingly likely that it's Pete because, well, for one thing, everyone else is innocent, but... Oops. But, everything seems to be fitting together. Alright, finally it is you. We're gonna shove some clues at you and see what happens.
I really haven't had a moment to... Oh, wait, I really haven't got a moment to spare to help you with that. Sorry.
Okay, so I guess we're just gonna... I keep doing that. Okay, that's your, I don't know.
Hey, that's my pen! It went missing last night. It should be with the others on the desk. Hold on, it's nearly run out. Someone has been using it.
Yeah, I figured.
He was always writing to-do lists and then never doing them. What's that side note? Looks like it was written with my favorite green pen.
All about my green pen.
You found the murder weapon. Yikes. Does it help us out, though? That rag looks like it comes from Charles's costume. It's got a nasty black smear on it. That's not like Charles at all.
Yeah, I know.
That's one of Rigger's noses. I keep loads of them spare in the cupboard. He's always losing them. I have no idea why.
Okay. Things are just slowly piecing together.
Don't remind me about that. What am I supposed to do?
Don't remember what am I supposed to do. Yep. Really haven't gotten a moment to spare.
You're telling me it's not broken? It's been sabotaged? This is an outrage. Water coolers just aren't safe anymore. I'm glad I'm not a water cooler.
What words of wisdom?
Yeah, that's the part with the missing pen. I need all primary and secondary colors, damn it.
And the calendar.
It's like I said. I normally stay late and give the fairground a final check before I go home.
This calendar is clearly reminding you to go home early last night. Did you or did you not leave early last night?
Well, you know, a bit of both.
Coiler's definitely hiding something from me. Time to get the truth. Alright, let's get the truth here. You told me you normally give the fairground a final check over before you go home. I think something was luring you away from the fairgrounds early last night. Would you mind telling me what?
I don't know, I've never been very good at timekeeping. As far as I can remember, I didn't leave particularly early. There's nothing...
No, I'm just gonna look at him now. I could probably get through the entire sentence, but I haven't.
I mean, nothing except maybe, well...
Spill it.
Okay, I'll admit it. I rushed home early last night to watch the entire Star Explorer all-night marathon on Channel 18. I'm sorry.
What?
It was wrong, I know. I just couldn't let a viewing opportunity like that pass me by. My fellow explorers would laugh at me.
Well, I suppose you, learned your lesson? That's a little weird, but he's not lying about this. Not for a second. Okay. That's innocent, that's innocent, that's innocent, that's innocent, that's innocent. This one's suspect, and also we haven't done everything yet. I think you guys can put two and two together. Let's actually finish off this case. Also, I clicked the wrong button because I'm hashtag big brain. Okay, buddy. I actually don't remember which one it was. The bolt cutters. Yes, here we go. These wire cutters. I'm certain they've come from your tool belt. What do you think?
Well, they could have fallen off any tool belt.
They're not even that unique of a color or something. I'm making up stuff. They are exactly the same as all the tools on your belt. There's even one space empty.
Oh, well, I suppose you're right. They must have fallen off my belt when I was having lunch, and someone found them and put them in the bin.
This is a terrible excuse. Not convinced at all. Still, seems like that's all he's going to say on the subject. And notice, of course, his thing hasn't become... Alright, there we go. We have one innocent. We know what the thing is. We have all the clues. We've got all the map, I suppose, if that makes any sense. I don't know if each one has everything, but I think we are done with the case. So what we are going to do is head straight back to the car park. Now. Alright, here we go. Ahem.
Hey, it looks like you've got your suspect. Are you ready to give your final conclusion?
Let's do it. Here we go. Who was the murderer? Oh my gosh, if I so want to be a dumb person and just click on... Alright, these things. Okay, but they're not going to. Alright, so... Ricky Warrer, the entertainer. Gary Coyle's the manager. Jerry Spears, the cleaner. Mandy Farrer, game stall clerk. Charles Ricker, the clown. Peter Nubhead, the mechanic.
Don't even think about it. That's you, Grimoire. You're not admitting to murder, are you?
But of course, we have an idea. It's Pete Nubhead, the mechanic. What is the murder weapon? The toys, the nose, it could be... Okay, I'm going to go through all these because they seem hilarious. Soft toys, these books, this green marker, this to-do list, this bloody glass shard, this dirty rag, these wire cutters, these glass shards, the smashed mirror, the black mark, spilt oil, red nose.
I hope not. I really don't think so.
This cut wire, this pen pot, this calendar. It says cough. I'm pretty sure this is it. The first thing Pete did was to cut the wire for Coyle's water cooler. He left his wires in the bin outside. His first mistake.
But why did Pete cut the wire from the water cooler?
I'm gonna assume it's to call. He would be called in to fix it. There we go. So Coyles then arrives, bringing with him the costumes for the day. He notices that the water cooler is broken and calls in Pete to fix it during lunch. Pete goes into the office, takes the green pen from the desk, and rips a section off of Charles's costume. He eventually uses the pen to draw a picture. Peter drew a picture with a stolen green marker? Where? Well, he drew it in the toilet cubicle. By this time, Charles had already arrived. He goes into the office and takes his ripped clown costume from the cupboard. Later, Pete visits the Hall of Mirrors to smash the mirror. He takes the largest shard that falls and wraps it up in Charles's rag. Why did he do that? So he wouldn't hurt his hands. I mean, yeah, oh wait, why did he in torn rag? To frame Charles, right? There we go. Before leaving, he leaves on the main light. He then hides in the empty game stall where he accidentally leaves behind his green marker. Hugh sees the Hall of Mirrors light through the window in his office. As he goes to turn the lights off, the door lets out a loud squeak. So how did the oil end up outside there? Oh, nothing since this morning. Oil the door before going in. A drip from the roof oil. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. There we go. Pete follows, but not as to attract any unwanted attention. He hastily oils the door to silence it before entering, causing a spillage by the door. Hugh has become distracted by the broken mirror, but cannot see behind him, for the mirror is cracked down the side that would normally reflect the door. Where did the black smears on the hall floor come from? Dried blood? No. They've always been there? No. Pete left it as a clue? No. Pete for the oil for the smears. Pete stabs Hugh in the back with the glass shard. On his way out, he notices he has spilled more oil on the floor, and hastily wipes it up with Charles's rag. Before making his exit, Pete hides in the murder weapon, along with the oily rag behind a frame in Hugh's very own office. Alright, Grimoire, what was Pete's motive for murder? He wanted to frame Charles Ringer. He hated having to fix the funhouse. He wanted Mandy to run the funhouse. I'm gonna go all of the above. Bang! There we go. Created by the Super Flash Bros. I like the music. Oh, man. Created, written, and directed by Adam Vian. Some of these names are going to be very familiar. Action script and developed by Tom Vian. Voice acting Ego Raptor, Prince Aurora, Maddie Vian. I didn't read everyone. Music by all of these wonderful individuals. Concept development. Modeling. Testing. And support. Special thanks to all of these wonderful individuals. Special thanks to the Newgrounds public. That's right, this game was originally on Newgrounds. And that is it. Play more games here, email us, that's all fun and dandy. Making of feature, I guess this is going to lead me to a different... Yeah, it's going to open up my internet browser. That wraps it up. This was a quick gameplay. So I'm actually not sure. I might, depending on how the episodes go, you might be seeing this in a full episode thing or 3 parts, but thank you very much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the first Detective Grimoire game that came out before the first game, if that makes any sense. Next time, we'll actually be playing through the final game of the series, Tangled Tower. So that one is probably going to be much longer than this game, I can guarantee that. And so with that said, thank you very much for watching and supporting the Ahdurin region in any way, shape, or form that you do. And until next time, everyone, take care. Yes, but the real question, do the two teens get together? Question mark? Oh my gosh, gossip? Okay, bye.